poppin', everybody? It's your boy Kenny Kimono. We're back again, once again, with another banger video. All right, man. Today I just want to talk about visualization. I'm just kind of gonna, visualize what I want for my future, man. This is kind of a personal video. It's not really anything too crazy, but I'm just gonna start doing this. I've been listening to a lot of Tony Robbins, and Tony Robbins is a great guy, one of my early mentors. He kind of showed me this guy. At first, a couple years ago, I was like, this is kind of corny, man. This is kind of corny. But the more I listen to it, the more I think about it, it's like, you know what? This is actually not corny at all, because I've seen it work. I know how this works. I know that visualizing your future, visualizing yourself with the positive aspects already in hand, it's awesome. Okay, so basically, I'll just break it down for you real quick. Basically, all you got to do, obviously, you think about what you want in life, what you want to do in life, and you think that you already have it. So imagine you already have that. Imagine you have that $10,000 check in your hand, right? Awesome. Who doesn't want a $10,000 check in hand? You're going to imagine how successful you feel and why you feel so successful, right? So you're going to think about all the things that you did that got you to that moment. And like I said, we're still in the future here. We're still blasting through the, there's a time hole, there's a warp hole, straight in your brain, straight to the future, straight to this greater version of oneself. And it's very easily achievable, right? So like, all you have to do is visualize it. All you have to do is think about it, man. It's not going to take any extra energy to visualize a small goal than it does a big goal. So why don't you make the goal something huge, something astronomical, something that's amazing? It's still got to be something that you can actually visualize yourself having. But let's say $10,000 a month. That sounds like a crazy goal, right? It sounds like kind of a crazy goal for me right now. The most I've ever made in a month is about $5,000, $6,000 a month, which is pretty good. But right now, I'm visualizing doubling that. I'm sitting there, I'm smiling. I'm just smiling, man. Like, just thinking about having that $10,000 check in my hand after doing these commission-based sales, sick. I'm freaking sick. I'm crushing it. I'm helping people get this cancer insurance that pays them all the money back if they never use it. It's a great product, and I'm having an awesome time, man. I'm really kicking ass in the field. I'm a great insurance sales agent. Need I say more? Like, that's basically all it's about, man. It's just visualizing it and genuinely thinking, hey, I'm capable. I'm great. I'm destined for greatness. I'm destined to be a great person. I'm always going to be transcending and moving on up. I see myself hitting that $50,000 goal by the end of the year, making an extra $50,000, putting me at $100,000 this year with this new career. There I am. I've got it. I'm doing my taxes. Buku money, dude. I'm able to. Here we go. Let's visualize the next part, man. The next thing, I'm paying off my house. My house is getting paid off in 1 year. Paid off the house. I'm able to pay to get the electrical installed. Beautiful. Super, super happy. Awesome. I got the electrical installed in my house. Let's go. Now I can move into my house and continue to finish it out. I've got the plumbing installed in my house. It's awesome, man. My wife's happy. My wife's loving it. The cat, Gizmo, he's loving it. It's all about putting this positive image into your brain and really solidifying it. Because it can happen, man. Your brain sees this positivity, your brain sees this positive life, and your brain will automatically start to charter that way. Okay? Now, obviously, this is not as hokey as, going in the mirror and saying, I'm an awesome person. I'm an awesome person. Now, you should still do that. That is still visualizing. That is still creating this vision in your mind, But another big thing about this visualization, it helps you create a better story for yourself. So whatever story you tell yourself is a story that is going to kind of be the guideline in your life. Like, if you think a negative story, like most guys, they're single, they're like, oh, well, all the good girls are already taken, all the good women, or partners are already taken out in the world. And it's like, what? That's not the truth, man. Another thing I'm visualizing, I am paying for my parents, my in-laws, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law. I'm paying for them to retire. I'm retiring them. That would be the best thing in the world, man. And it's only going to cost $3,000 a month to retire them. Isn't that great? You know what I mean? $3,000 a month. They can chill. They don't have to worry about bills. I can move onto the property, build my house. Everything's going to be great. I'm there. I'm building the house. I'm with my wife. We're planting trees. I'm going to work 4 days a week, 3 days off. I'm awesome. I have these nice long weekends with my wife. I'm putting my wife back in school. She's able to go and get her master's degree. She's got her master's degree. I'm there at the graduation. I'm living it up. I'm loving it. We're having such a good time. We're eating lots of cake. I'm so happy for my wife. And you see, the more that you visualize this stuff, the bigger your smile gets, the more happy you are. And that's pretty much it, man. So I hope that's a good demonstration of how visualization works and how helpful it's going to be for your life. You just have to visualize yourself already winning, already closing, already doing whatever it is that you need to succeed in life. You know, whether it's a job change, if you're changing careers like I am right now, visualize yourself being a successful businessman in whatever the venture is. You know, if you see, you can see this stuff. You can see yourself being the best version of yourself. And it's very easy. It's very easy. It makes a lot of sense. And your brain is very easily tricked, right? That's why the imagination is such a powerful tool. Is because when you see and when you quote unquote see, or when you imagine this stuff, where you're literally where you want to be, like if you imagine that you're jumping around inside of a space station, your brain's probably gonna, you know, sort of acclimate as if you were jumping around in a space station. Now, I'm not gonna say you're gonna float up into the ceiling and fly out the window, but I am saying that, hey, you'll be able to visualize yourself in an astronaut suit, flying around the space station, whatever, you know, your big dream is. You know, you want to have a big house, you want to live out in a beautiful cabin in the woods, visualize yourself in that beautiful cabin in the woods. Visualize yourself in that big house. Visualize yourself with the nice car, right? Visualize yourself doing these things, right, man? And your brain will make a path, okay? You still got to put in the work, but visualizing this stuff is going to help you feel way more motivated to put in the work than anything else in the world, man. You visualize yourself with a great physique, right? That's what I did. I literally did that. I was like, you know what? I can see myself with the abs. I can see myself getting cut. I can see myself getting fairly shredded. I can see myself bulking up and getting bigger, going from 128 to a nice 185 lean, just chilling, man. So it's very important that you visualize, and you know, I'm not going to try to yap too much, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and blow today's back out. And remember, it just keeps getting better. Peace.